Hello everyone and welcome back to the Black Gentleman's Culture, Premium Cigars and Spirits. First of all, let me apologize folks because I missed last week's video. Unfortunately, I got held up and got extremely busy, and even at this point, I'm shooting this video and I'm extremely late. So please forgive me. I'm going to try to make sure this doesn't happen again. But the main reason why I'm late is because, as you can see, the weather. I decided I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to hit up a lot of the spots that I frequent. And I've been contacting them and making sure it's okay that I come there and I do the cigar review videos there. So you're going to see me at several locations in the near future, and you'll see people in the videos. But one of the people you will not see will be me. I will remain, like I said, like Alvin Jones from BET. I will remain unseen. That being said, I'm also backtracking on this cigar. This is the barrel-aged cigar from Privada Club. And folks, I've got a couple of messages. I didn't do it right. So you know what? Me being me, having the resources to do it. Check out the car now. I want to come down the street. As you can see, only when I'm recording. But back to what I was saying. I decided, all right, if I did it wrong, what should I pair it with? So they told me Penelope Bourbon. So guess what I did? Of course, not on their dime, but mine. I went and I picked up some Penelope Bourbon, and I decided, hey, let's see if they were right, and this could have been a better pairing. That being said, I don't know if I'm going to go through the first, third review, or I don't know what I'm going to do with this one. But I do know I have them both, and let's get cracking. All right, folks, I'll see you at the end of the first third. Okay, everyone, welcome back. As you can see, the burn on this cigar is almost razor sharp. It's barely off. Now, a little bit more about this stick, in case you've forgotten. This is a 6x54 stick. This is called the Good Life. It's in the line of the Privada Club barrel-aged cigars. And let me tell you, off of the cold draw, you will be pleasantly entertained. The body itself is musty with earth, hay, and sweetness. Then coming off of the foot itself, again, you get a real good earth and strong hay, a sweet hay at that. But the best part about this cigar was the cold draw. You get a sweet kick of the bourbon with that hay. Them two go well together. Now, that being said, I'm kind of eating crap right about now because this gentleman so far has been right. Through the first third, you're getting honey and the candy fruit coming off of this bourbon mixed with this cigar that are making these two. And it's the first third. I don't want to be nerd boy with this, but honestly, this is already sitting at an 8.5, fighting to get to a 9 with me. So, like I said, this is the first third. This isn't the first time I had the cigar, but this is the first time I had the cigar with this bourbon. But also, I'm kind of upset with myself for not being diligent enough to do this, because this should have been part of my balling on a budget, because the bourbon itself was 40 and this cigar is 14, so 54 bucks. This is definitely a baller on a budget combo. That being said, I'm going to get to the halfway point, and then I'm going to let you know a little bit more of the flavor profile that I'm getting from this. All right, folks, I'm back. And I decided I'm going to put the bourbon in the picture with it. First and foremost, the burn is going great now. It's basically razor sharp. And also, like I always say, definitely if you age and store your cigars properly. If you wanted to, you could use this cigar as a straw. That's how open and smooth the draw is. On top of that, let me just say, this is really delivering. The gentleman was right, and hey, I wish everyone could be experiencing this with me. But for those who do happen to have these two, you may want to put them together. This is a great combo. Now, as far as the cigar, you're going to get a nice kick of sweet hay mixed with that bourbon. I don't know what these barrels are that they stored these cigars in, but the infusion was perfect. It's not overbearing on one side or to the other. The retrohale, smooth. Again, you get that sweet hay coming through with a soft sweetness that comes through with it also. And of course, here comes another damn car. You gotta love it. Now, on top of that, the part that I'm really enjoying about this is the subtle nuances. It's like, they're just great together. The candy fruit coming off of this, and I think it's because it's outside. Because I always, when I do pair them, I always do it neat. So since I paired it neat, I do believe the cold air is kind of unleashing a little bit more flavor and nuances that you may lose if you add ice. But since it's just pure cold air that's mixing with this, it's up a notch. So to me, like I said, these two, I would give a solid 8.5. All right, folks, see you at the final third. Okay, I'm down to the final third. Well, first of all, folks, let me tell you, please be careful when smoking a cigar. It will ash itself on you. It got me twice. The ash falls off in big giant chunks. As you can see, like I said, that burn is relatively razor sharp. And again, there has been no flavor profile change. The only difference is I smoked this outside in the cold. So I do believe that also makes it a little bit different. Because like I said, in the weather, in the climate, it plays with cigars. And outside today, it's barely 30 degrees, but it's working wonders on my cigar and on the bourbon that I paired with this cigar. If anything I could change about this, I would have made the cigar bigger. Not far as in a ring gauge, but hey, I wish it was a 7-inch cigar so I could have spent more time enjoying it. That said, I also want to give a shout out to a young man that I saw. His name is Brett. He works at Chagrin Valley Beverage, and it's where I picked up this bourbon, and he happened to be in the cigars. So I let him know that, hey, I really appreciate your help, and I will be back. And also, when I go back, I'm going to gift him a couple of cigars because, unfortunately for me, I got to make room. And here comes the same guy who cut me off earlier. I think dude's doing it on purpose at this point. He looked at me, waved, and then hopped in the car and drove past. Oh well. That being said, again, this is the Good Life cigar from the Privada Club. It's part of the Barrel Age collection. Unfortunately for newbies, Privada Club has closed membership and you won't be able to get it. But for those who are a member, do yourself a favor. Grab this cigar because I had it once And then I had to go back and I ordered 4 more. So unfortunately for me, I'm down to 3 now. All right, folks, go ahead, stay smoky. Share your cigars if you can. That's how they're meant to be enjoyed. And let's keep it smoky. All right, folks, see you on the next cigar.